Alright, what up, y'all? It's your boy. People being black. Go ahead and tell me how you feel, man.
I gotta tell me how I feel. You ain't ask no questions.
Alright, how you feeling? the whole, Trayvon Martin situation. What's your weigh in on that? Your personal weigh in on that?
I mean, it's a tragedy. Travesty. There we go. That's the word I wanted to say.
Travesty.
Travesty. Yes.
Right.
Just from the fact that it's racist, but then it should go a lot deeper than that. That the fact that this man who blatantly have issues with not just black people but police officers, women. He beat his wife, ex-wife, has a restraining order against him. He has problems, and the whole fact that it's a black and white thing, but should go deeper just to the fact that he just killed a little kid that was 17, and the fact that the government's just trying to cover it up, just trying to make it just racist and not just bringing him to justice for killing a little kid. This little kid probably had potential to do fuck whatever.
I could dig it.
And just, even though the shit's racist and racism is coming out a lot more and people are just not trying to hide it anymore, like we're going back 50, 100 years to just blatant racism.
True that.
But just to the nitty gritty, they just took a kid's life, which is just tragic.
My personal opinion, yes, I am driving.
Driving and smoking.
Whatever.
That's a nigga conversation.
Whatever.
You driving and smoking, I'm eating chicken.
Now, you know what? Real talk. It was a tragedy. Yeah, it's a tragedy. He hasn't been brought to justice, but at the same time, it's like y'all focused on just this one incident where a dude killed a kid. I get that. He ain't been brought to justice, but at the same time, with us African Americans, our problem more comes that we only care about something if it hits national media. We're not going to talk about how it's getting hot outside. Now these kids is about to come up, start shooting up everything, or how can we sit down and try to help these kids live, not just the gang life, because if you ask me, kids nowadays is out of control. Black people, white people, everybody's out of control now. Because it's like every time you turn on the news, it's like somebody done got killed, or, hey, she was just walking down the street, but she got hit in the head with a bullet that wasn't meant for her. So I in my standpoint, I think that we need to just sit down and figure out what we're doing as a nation. Not just cops, and just everybody. Because, to me, it's like, you ride down the hood, hey, some people don't want to get out their car because they don't know if they're going to get killed. Hell, you get killed just being in your car. You might catch a straight bullet just because you was there. Like, we was coming out of Walgreens one day. For no reason at all, dude just got off the bus. Him and dude started arguing. Next thing you know, they shooting at each other. We're literally just at Walgreens at the door watching all this go down. Cops is down the block. Now, nobody wants to talk about that, but hey, it's sad that somebody young has to die, but when are we gonna get a control on everything?
Simply put it, if we want them to stop treating us like we're a stereotype, we gotta stop living up to that stereotype. Not the chicken and watermelon thing, black people love chicken. But the fact that every black person is a criminal just because we have a select few that's a criminal. Those select few people are the people they constantly see on the news. And that's what they're constantly going to play on the news. So these select one or two people go out there and just stop gangbanging, the news don't have a stereotype to put us at. It's just plain simple.
True. And also, I feel like, you know, like we can do it. It's where there's a will, there's a way. It's just with some, yeah, life gets extremely difficult, but you gotta sit back and just embrace it. Like, something bad happens, okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna start selling drugs. No, don't do that. You know, go to school, get an education, do something with your life.
Don't sell drugs, cut grass. You can make a good $25 doing an hour of work. Cut grass. That's more than most people make an hour. I only make $8.50 an hour. Cut 3 yards, damn. That only take like 3 hours. You just made $60.
And sometimes cutting grass don't even take that long. You might be able to do a yard in about, what, 20, maybe half an hour, less than that. You got enough yards, and once you start getting your clientele, you know, I done seen kids, you know, I done seen people, you know, start cutting grass. The next thing you know, they want them a car, they cut grass. Now they riding around riding around nice and clean. And you know, they ain't gotta worry about getting locked up. You know, their moms and dads ain't gotta worry about a phone call. You know, getting a phone call late at night. You know, but I mean, I guess
1, cutting grass is easier. 2, cutting grass is safer. And 3, you don't have to worry about getting shot. Because you're not in somebody else's territory trying to sell your product, whatever you're selling. Whether it be crack, coke, or just weed. It's a lot safer. Yeah, you might be sweaty at the end of the day, but at least you know you did some work. I'm not just whipping up that crack.
You got a point.
Be a real chef. A real chef. Cook some food. You can use baking soda for so many different things. Tragic. It's tragic.
It is, man. And you know, it's crazy. It's looked down upon once we want to start telling the truth. You know, once we start telling the truth, once we open our eyes to realizing the real potential out there, then it's like, okay, I think to me that's what the real America is scared of. If we stand up and we use our full potential, we use all the tools that they give us to make something out of ourselves. That's what they're scared of. What you think, Mike?
That's all I gotta say. Do you even think anybody's gonna watch this?
I'm still putting it on YouTube.
Alright.
Hey, and last but not least, hold on.